We're talking about function inverses, and we want to find and verify inverse of nonlinear functions. So find the inverse of f of x equals x squared. The big thing here is our domain is restricted. So it says that x must be greater than or equal to 0. Graph the function, graph the inverse of the function, and then decide, is the inverse a function? So we're going to go through the steps that we have previously. We're going to replace f of x with y. So we get y equals x squared. And then we are going to replace, interchange x and y. So x goes here, y goes here. And then solve to get y by itself. So we take the square root of both sides. And when we take the square root of both sides, we get plus or minus x squared is equal to y. In this case, because we restricted the domain, we get to only consider plus for the square root. So when we write the function down, the inverse of the function, this is the inverse of the function, but because we restricted the domain, we're only considering just the positive of that. And so we have the original function, which is the parabola, actually the parent function. And so then we can graph those two functions. We have 0, 0, over 1, up 1, over 2, up 4. And we're just considering the positive side of this, so we're not going to graph the other half. And then we have the inverse function. The square root of 4 is 2. So we have the point right here, which is 4 comma 2. And the square root of 1 is 1 and 0, 0. So we have this other function here. And so in this case, yes, both the original function and the inverse function are functions. And we can still see that they are graphed over the line y equals x.